We're excited to see you today. We're looking forward to sharing the Bible lesson with you. This whole month, we've been learning about God's awesome creation. It's been about the creation story, how God created the earth and everything in it. Yes, that's right. God created the earth and everything in it. He is so awesome. Just a quick recap in case you missed one of the lessons. We have been in the book of Genesis in our Bible. That's the very first book of the Bible. Super easy to find. And we've been in the very first chapter. Chapter 1. Again, very easy to find. On day 1, God created light and separated it from darkness to give us day and night. On day 2, God created the waters and the sky. Day 3, God created land and plants. Day 4, God created the sun, moon, and stars. On day 5, God created the birds and fish. Oh, talking about fish. I know that Dipstick is so glad that God created the fish because he loves going fishing. Today, Dilly and I, we're going to tell you about day 6 and 7. On day 6, God created the animals. Not only did God create the animals on day 6, he also created his most precious creation of all, people. We're going to pick up in our Bibles in verse 24 in Genesis chapter 1. All right, Dilly, you stay right here while I grab the Bible. All right, so again, we're in our Bible. We're in the very first chapter, Genesis, or the very first book, Genesis chapter 1. Let's go down to verse 24. It says, "And God said, let the land produce living creatures according to their kind, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and the wild animals, each according to its kind. And it was so. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over the creatures that move along the ground. So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them, male and female. That's boy or girl, man or woman. God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, and every living creature that moves on the ground. Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with a seed in it. They will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds in the sky, and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food. And it was so. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the 6th day. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm really glad that God made animals, because if not, I wouldn't have my sweet Dilly. And I'm super glad that God made people, because if not, I wouldn't have you all as my friends. People are so important to God that He made us in His own image, meaning that we have the ability to have a wise mind and a good heart and to be kind. God was busy on the sixth day, making all the animals and people. He was busy. After that, God saw that everything that He had made, He looked around at everything, and He saw that it was good. So, that brings us to day 7. On day 7, God, well, He rested. That's right, God Himself took a break from work and He rested. If God Himself took a break from work and rested, then I think it's very important that we also take a break from work and rest. Resting, it could mean reading a book or watching a movie. It might mean going on a walk or playing a game with your family. It might even mean taking a nap. We all need to rest. It is good for our body and it's good for our soul to take time and rest. Well, kids, now you know the story of God's awesome creation. Dilly, all this talk about rest, it's making me a little tired. I think Dilly and I is going to go take a nap. We'll see you next week. Bye.